haven't posted it in a while. That's really because I ran out of beer. I just haven't had time to make more. And I know you're thinking, what does it take to talk into a microphone and edit some videos? Well, it's my muse, and I can't work without my muse. But my birthday rolled around and I decided to treat myself, so great news. We're back in business. And one of the things I did while on hiatus was take Star Citizen's newest cargo hauler, the Idris-P, out for a ride. Now, you may have heard this ship is in fact a mobile base of operations for large groups or player orgs, but since the much-teased engineering gameplay isn't in the game in any kind of meaningful way, any ship, regardless of size or complexity, can be operated by a single player, which, according to most Star Citizen players, makes every ship in the game a cargo hauler. And since this ship holds a whopping 1,374 SCU of cargo, that makes it the largest internal cargo storage of any ship in the game. So we're going to use this cargo hauler today. We're going to see how that runs and see if we can make any money with this ship. So you may notice here that we've cut our scene and now we're actually at a docking port at a space station. And here's the reason why. Because if you don't know exactly where the entry point for this ship is, it's damn near impossible to find it. And I never found it. In my hangar, I never found the entry point for this ship. And I found it easier just to fly to a space station and reclaim the ship just so I can get inside the god fucking damn thing. And what an idiotic setup. And some Idris owner out there might jump in the comments and say, well, I can find mine. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's because you were probably willing to pay the $2,000 for this thing. In which case, you're going to be pretty dedicated to finding the entry point, right? Well, not me. I'm not going to waste my life on it. Now, also, if you haven't been inside this ship, it is a crazy, wacky, convoluted mess in here. I mean, there's no logic to the way these corridors are set up. There's no real sensible way this happened. There's no good flow to it. And that's okay. The Idris is actually designed as a military vessel, and a military ships, it's 100% function. Purely function. So in that regard, the build of this thing is actually, it's fucking gorgeous. It's beautiful. This is a really good build. I like it. Bridge is actually something special too. I'm a big fan of this. It feels cool up here. But we're going to jump in the pilot seat and we're going to take this bad boy for a ride and we're going to see what the thing can do. Normally it takes a crew of between 8 and 28 players to man this thing. But today, it's just going to be me on the bridge. One-man show. So we're going to jump to the Terra Gateway because when you're doing large quantity commodities trading, it's just easier to find large quantities at the gateways. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Now, while we're in transit, there's something I want to address with you guys, and it's the question of where have I been and what have I been doing? And I put a poll out for this, and a lot of you answered, and that's great. Thank you so much. The first two answers were that I was contributing to society or that I was helping kittens, and you guys didn't find that likely at all. The top answer was that I was with your mom. And that's a very likely answer because everyone else has been, right? But that's not the case. And the next best answer, most of you thought I was just drunk this whole time, which I have to say, you guys are assholes. No, this whole time I actually have been working quite a lot. Like I have been extremely busy at work, and when I get home at night, I'm just not feeling anything. I don't want to actually create and do the work. So I just kind of like load up a game and play and goof off a little bit. You also thought it was more likely that I was helping kittens than contributing to society, but you also didn't think that was very likely. And joke's on you, because I have been doing that as well. There's a sewer grate at the corner of our lot, and there's a cat that lives inside of that grate. Actually, there's 2 cats and a groundhog that live in that grate. But one of the cats is a sweet little orange cat. He needs a place to live, right? So I built a shelter, a winter shelter for him underneath our deck. It's nice. It's got a little cat hole. There's a sleeping bag inside, put food and water. It's insulated. There's a heater inside. It's a heated cat shelter for the winter. So the 2 answers that were the least likely, according to you guys, which were contributing to society and helping kittens, were actually the correct answers. So, you guys go fuck yourselves. If you've never experienced the traumatic fun of trying to dock a ship this large, now you get to watch me do it, and I completely fumbled my way through this. I never flown the ship before. This is like my first time, right? Eventually I got it, but man, it took some It took some embarrassing work to try and get it done. But yeah, I finally did eventually get the ship docked. Hey, good news, docking's working. I'm not ashamed to admit it though, that is an impressive ship out there. Like, look at that guy. That thing is nice. I mean, it's not intimidating looking, but really though, like look at the size and scale of that ship. It's, damn, that thing is big, dude. So after a bit of fooling about with the different container sizes, trying to figure out what I can buy, I figured out what I was going to get. I'm going to buy medical supplies and 8 SU containers, and it's going to take, holy crap, 38 minutes to load this. For 2.96 mil, that's okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Let's let it load. I can wait. I mean, there's plenty of other ways to kill time around here. Let's have myself a hot dog. That's always fun. Yeah, munching that bad boy. Oh yeah. All right, so I killed all the time I can kill around the station. I still have 35 minutes left to wait. Guess I'm stand here for 35 minutes? Seems like a lot. Okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna do something else for a while. I'll come back later. Okay, well, I've got 35 minutes to kill. I figured I'd go ahead and load up Tiny Glade and work on this old build that I was working on. You know, there's always time to add more details to something, right? Plus, I just love this game. I mean, look at it. It's pretty. It's great. Everything's procedurally generated. 2 people made this game. Two people. I want you to think about all the images you've ever seen of CIG Studios, and remember that 2 people made this game. Also, check this out. Behind the church, I made a little close for the clergy to live in. Pretty fun, huh? Okay, so we're back in business. Let's get inside this ship and let's look inside and let's see what all this SCU looks like. Let's see what 1300 stacked looks like. We're gonna go down to the basement. Come on, damn it. Ah, these interaction keys. Okay. There we go. I'm going to close this, make sure nobody sneaks in with me. And I know that's not really the option like it used to be, but I'm still kind of paranoid. All right, just got to find the stairs. Where's the... Okay, that's not it. All right. We got to find the cargo hold. Hang on, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm still looking. Still looking. There's a lot of options. I think that doesn't go to it. Let's see if there's... There we go. Wait. No, this is up. This is up. This is the wrong direction here. This is also up. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and launch the ship and get it off the docking collar. Then we'll go check out what the cargo hold looks like. All right, we're in the air now. We're gonna go down the stairs. We're gonna go down here and see what the cargo hold looks like. Again, this ship, it's kind of nonsensical, but it's 100% function. All these rooms have a purpose, right? And it doesn't seem to have any natural flow or intuitive design to it, but that's, once again, that's all right. This is a military ship. This stuff just has to work. That's all it has to do. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to make you feel good about being inside of this joint. And what's this? Oh, no, it's not it either. I'm also getting a little annoyed, a little frustrated, a little bored, trying to find my way. That's not it. Nope. Okay. Good God, dude. There's a staircase going down. I know there is. I've been down there before. But yes, I found it. God, finally. Okay, here we go. That's a nice view. There we go. Look at that. Look at all the SCUs in there. There's a cargo stacked around the edge. This is pretty cool. All right. The staircase. What do we got here? Come on. There we go. All right. Come on. Now we're going to it. I could cut all this out, but you know, if you haven't seen the ship yet, here's your tour, right? This is your chance to see the ship. Plus, we get to go to the hangar and see all the cargo we have here. Look at this, baby. 1,374 SCUs stacked all around the edges. Look at these pretty little stacks everywhere. Now, it's a lot of cargo. It really is. But I mean, if you really rearrange things cleverly, you could probably get some more cargo in here. It seems like there's a little more space than what's available on the cargo grid, but I bet if you really worked at it, you could probably get, you know, probably 20 or 30 more SCUs of cargo in here, no problem. If the space was utilized properly, there'd probably be a cargo grid for that extra 20 or 30, right? But it's just this is how they laid it out. Well, all right then, let's get this boat moving. Let's get some cargo sold. So as you can see, I'm going to Babbage. We're gonna sell it here. I'm not exactly trying to min-max my route for maximum profitability here. I'm really just trying to get this sold. This is a demo reel. We're just trying to see what the ship can do, see how it hauls, and see how viable this is as a cargo hauler, which is of course its function as a ship that doesn't have a giant gun on the front, right? Now, fun fact about this, the ship is so large and cumbersome in atmosphere that every time I got near the hangar doors, because the ship was so slow and took so long to approach the hangar doors, the doors would close back on me again. They would time out and they would close off and they wouldn't let me back in the hangar. So it took me a few attempts to actually get this thing close enough to a hangar that when the hangar doors opened, they would open near me, and so I could drop this thing into the hangar. And it fits, barely. But it's kind of a push. And this is, of course, the kind of fun you can expect to have in a ship that you paid $2,000 for. $2,000. Think about that. Think about $2,000. Think of all the things you can do with $2,000. For $2,000, I could have sex with your mom 2,000 times. More than that if I sign up for the customer rewards plan. All right, finally, let's go ahead and sell all this cargo and see. Oh, crap. The band's not high enough. I can't sell it all. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm gonna sell what I can sell, and I guess I'll just wait a few minutes and kill some time doing something around Babbage till I can sell some more. We'll see how this turns out. And what's the unload time? 12 minutes, huh? You know, that's okay. That'll actually give me time for the timer to reset, for demand to go back up. So that works out. We'll do this and we'll go do something else for a few minutes. Hey, how's it going there, Crop Top? Hey, let me get 3 fingers. What are your top shelf hours? Wait, what the? Dude, get the fuck off me, man. What are you doing? I'm trying to order here. You're blocking my camera view. What? I can't hear you. Hang on, let me get up closer. Hang on a second. What was that? What pose are we doing now? You know what? I'm sorry, probably a little close, huh? Let's try that again. Hit me with it. Actually, while I'm killing time, I'm gonna go ahead and play a little Diablo 2. I've really been enjoying Season 9. It's one of the things I've been doing while I'm on hiatus here. And this is just me on screen right now, by the way. Nothing says take a break from Star Citizen like maxing out a full spec Necromancer. Okay, after an extremely sweaty Euro disco dance session, I'm gonna go back and try and sell the rest of this cargo. We're gonna make some cash here. Yeah, look at that. I can sell the rest of my stuff, but I got a few more minutes to kill. Guess I gotta do something else for a while. And that's cool, I can wait. This actually gives me a chance to build this tiny little Iron Age village. So I finally got everything sold, and it took me quite a long time. Like, I had to take a few breaks, I had to wait for a while, I had to go back and forth, I had to wait for the demand to go back up, but eventually I got everything sold, and all told, I made a total of 460K. Which, that's okay, but like for the hour and change it took me to do it, like almost 2 hours worth of fiddling about and fucking around, just trying to get this cargo sold, and really that's not good money, especially for a ship that cost $2,000. $2,000. $2,000! It's a fucking ship made of fucking imaginary pixels for $2,000! Which to me seems like a lot. I mean, I'm gonna say it. Every Star Citizen whale is stupid. Every single one of them. So what's my assessment of the Idris? It's cool. I mean, it ain't $2,000 cool. But, I mean, I'd certainly go out with an org and have fun with this. The problem is you're just not going to make a lot of money with it. Now, I don't want you to think I walked away with a sour taste in my mouth, because the Idris, despite its very high cost and its, I don't know, I don't want to say uselessness, but it's very specific, right? It's kind of pigeonholed. Despite all that, I did enjoy it. It's really cool. As far as game building and architecture goes, it's a cool ship. And more importantly, I did in fact finally find a way to make money with this ship. Be sure to tell me how stupid I am in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you're new here, I'm required by law to tell you that I'm not a real doctor.